primarily aimed at organisers who have helped drive the content, but it's also really insightful for other stakeholders within the industry, so for the venues and the suppliers also to get an idea of the kind of challenges and opportunities that are faced by the organisers going forward.
The way that we come up with content every year is through feedback from the previous conferences. So we've got feedback forms obviously, and therefore we get a view as to what people want to discuss and think about. Plus also we have a group of people from the industry that we get together regularly who inform of what's going on in their businesses and therefore the kind of topics that we ought to be covering. So we really think that the content that we end up with is very representative of what's important within the industry at this particular moment in time.
I think it's really important for the events industry to have a conference like this because ultimately it's about bringing everybody together. It's about looking at some of the biggest topics that may be affecting all of us in our day-to-day jobs, and we don't get a lot of opportunities to do it. So we're very busy running events for other people, but it's not very often that something ties our industry together and provides for us in this way.
Well, I'm really looking forward to the item on Brexit because I think that's such a big unknown for all of us at the moment. So it's good to see or hear some insight into what could happen and what they don't think will happen, so that was all very interesting.
It's a great networking opportunity. There's a lot of contractors, suppliers and venues that I've worked with previously, and there's a lot of new contacts here as well. I think it's a good opportunity to make new relationships as well.
The session I've been particularly looking forward to was the behavioural session. Basically just reminds you of things you already know but how to put them into place within your own business, with exhibitions, with exhibitors and also visitors. Another session I'm looking forward to is a view from the top. It's always good to hear from industry legends about how they've done a particular thing and how we can maybe sort of gain ideas from them to put into practice into our own business.
And it also allows everyone to hear kind of talks around the industry from people outside it, which is always very interesting because it gives an insight into what external people can give to the industry, but also to hear from people who are very experienced with the industry. And for someone like me who's coming up and hopefully going to have a long time within the exhibition industry, it's great to hear what people who have been around for a long time have experienced, and hopefully then I can learn and take some of those and help forge my career.
The theme of the Conference of Time to Change is very pertinent because almost everywhere you look things are changing, whether it be the demographic nature of our audiences, the dynamic nature of the events that our members are putting together.
So we're in a world that's constantly changing politically, technologically, and it's just important for us to keep up. It's hard to make sure that we're delivering events across sectors for everybody and everyone who we're looking to attract, and we want to make sure that the events industry continues to grow and it's continuing an important platform, so it's really important that we address that here today.